Welcome to Celestial Zodiac. This is your weekly horoscope for Sunday, December 7th to Saturday, December 13th, 2025. This week brings a blend of reflection and momentum. You'll feel pulled to review your recent progress while also taking meaningful steps toward your next goal. Emotions stabilize, communication becomes clearer, and decisions feel less overwhelming. You may gain insight into relationships, boundaries, or long-term plans that need adjustment. By the end of the week, a renewed sense of direction emerges, helping you move into mid-December with clarity and confidence. For Aries, this week encourages you to take a more thoughtful approach than usual. Instead of charging ahead, you may feel the need to analyze your next step more carefully. Midweek brings an honest conversation or realization that helps you understand someone's intentions or your own emotional needs. A responsibility you've been avoiding becomes easier to handle once you break it down into smaller steps. By Saturday, you feel grounded, clear, and ready to take decisive action. If you are a Taurus, you're focused on stability this week, especially around finances, commitments, or long-term plans. A practical decision early in the week helps relieve pressure you've been carrying. Midweek brings clarity in a relationship, either through reassurance or through recognizing a boundary that needs strengthening. You may also streamline your schedule or reorganize your priorities. By the weekend, you feel more secure, more grounded, and more aligned with where you're heading. Hello, Gemini. Communication flows more smoothly this week, and misunderstandings from recent days may finally resolve. You feel mentally sharp and able to express yourself with clarity. Midweek brings a productive conversation, message, or idea that helps you move forward. You may need to adjust your routine or rethink a commitment to make life easier. By Saturday, your mind feels lighter and you're ready to embrace new opportunities or insights. Cancer, this week calms your emotions and brings clarity to something that recently felt overwhelming. You may feel more in tune with your intuition and better able to understand your needs. A home or personal matter becomes clearer midweek, allowing you to make a grounded decision. Someone may show appreciation or support, reminding you that you're not alone. By the weekend, you feel peaceful, centered, and emotionally recharged. For Leo, your confidence strengthens again after a recent period of doubt or hesitation. Early in the week, you may need to push through a moment of self-questioning, but the clarity that follows is worth it. Midweek brings creative inspiration or a renewed sense of purpose. Someone may recognize your talents or encourage your efforts. By Saturday, you feel motivated, expressive, and proud of the direction you're moving in. If you are a Virgo, this week supports organization, clarity, and refining your plans. You may feel the urge to clean up loose ends or correct something that's been bothering you. Midweek brings a breakthrough in communication or responsibilities, helping you create better structure in your daily life. A conversation brings understanding and helps you realign expectations with someone else. By the weekend, you feel more balanced and ready for the next step. Hello, Libra. You're seeking balance this week, especially around relationships or obligations. Early in the week, you may need to speak up about your needs or preferences. Midweek brings insight that helps you make a decision you've been postponing. You may feel motivated to reorganize finances, commitments, or personal boundaries. By Saturday, you feel more emotionally stable and more in control of your direction. Scorpio, this week feels empowering, offering opportunities to regain control in areas where you felt uncertain. A personal realization early in the week helps you understand what needs to change. Midweek brings emotional clarity, allowing you to make decisions with confidence. Someone may reveal their intentions, helping you see a situation more clearly. By the weekend, you feel grounded, strong, and ready to take meaningful action. For Sagittarius, you're reflective at the start of the week, but this introspection brings valuable insight. Something from the past may come up, but only to help you understand it differently. Midweek delivers inspiration or a helpful message that shifts your mindset. You release a fear, worry, or limiting belief that has been holding you back. By Saturday, you feel lighter, freer, and more optimistic about your path forward. If you are a Capricorn, your leadership and sense of responsibility come into focus again this week. You may step into a role that requires structure, planning, or decision-making. Midweek brings recognition, support, or clarity about a long-term goal. Boundaries become important as you balance what others expect from you with what you truly have the capacity to handle. By the weekend, you feel respected, steady, and more aligned with your ambitions. If you are an Aquarius, this week shifts your attention toward your goals and personal direction. Early on, you may feel the urge to revise a plan or rethink a commitment. Midweek brings insight that helps you align your actions with your long-term vision. Someone may look to you for guidance or clarity, valuing your unique perspective. By Saturday, you feel motivated, strategic, and more certain about your next steps. Pisces, this week expands your understanding and opens your mind to new possibilities. You may learn something that shifts your perspective or helps you see the bigger picture. Midweek brings emotional relief or clarity about a situation that was weighing on you. A supportive conversation lifts your spirits and strengthens your intuition. By the weekend, you feel inspired, hopeful, and ready to embrace the next phase of your journey. If you enjoyed this weekly horoscope, please like, subscribe, and share. It truly helps support the channel and keeps new readings coming every week.